I don't know. Winning the AAW Championship was probably my biggest accomplishment to me personally so far. So now being able to take that championship and defend it on somebody else's brand and on a national company like that, like, yeah, it means a lot. You know, I don't know if I ever would have imagined me doing that, like some scrawny tattooed kid from Granite City, Illinois, and like, you know, here I am. It's wild shit, dude. Like.
The Drama King Matthew Raywalt, I'm Tom Handafin here in the Impact Zone. We're inside Cicero Stadium in Chicago, Illinois, and it wouldn't be a trip to Chicago without the support of AAW, which is a fantastic promotion here right in Chicago.
Doesn't get any better than this, right? I remember my first ever indie show after Black and Brave was AAW in LaSalle, and so then it's, God, that was like 5 years ago, maybe a little over it now, and then now you represent the company that you first ever saw and wanted to be a part of and be and do, and now you're doing it, and now we're here in Chicago, Illinois, Impact Wrestling for the title. So yeah, damn right, it's awesome. Yeah.
To be with a company that's been around for 20 years, it gives you credibility that what you're doing in your little world means something that other people are at least watching.
Working in wrestling media, people ask me, how come there's so many cool wrestling shows in Chicago? I was like, because we have great fucking pro wrestlers. We have great fans, and like, they're energized and they care and they know about it. There's a grit to Chicago and there's a grit to AAW, and seeing these guys get this opportunity, it just feels like really, really cool.
I'm just proud of both these guys, man. They really are AAW stars. They're studs by themselves. They're gonna go to war tonight, and we'll get to watch it live here at Impact. It's gonna be awesome.
Manders set to challenge for the AAW Heavyweight Championship.
His opponent from Granite City, Illinois, the AAW Heavyweight Champion, Mat Fitchett.
Fitchett captured the championship in November of last year from our mutual friend, Fred Yehai.
10 years ago, I don't think that I would have ever thought that me, of all people, would be holding the AAW banner on a national company like this, you know, and I mean, there's been so many great champions come through.
This is a championship that's got a tremendous lineage. Introduced back in 2005, it's been held by the likes of Seth Rollins, you might have heard of him, Jerry Lynn, Kevin Owens,
Silas Young, Sami Callihan, yeah, exactly, and it's like it's the one called Manders in it, and now I haven't put thought into it. So now that you said something like that, it's pretty wild now to think about it. It's surreal, it's awesome, it's cool, and yeah, happy to be a part of it, damn right.
So here we go, the gunslinger squares off against the boss of the Plains.
I think what I have to prove is I think that I belong on another level, you know? I think that I fit in with everybody else and can hang with the best in the world, and tonight, I'm going to try and prove that. So.
As the one called Manders is already taken to the skies here.
Shoulder block.
You know, wrestling can chew you up and spit you out, right? But moments like this, being in the Impact Wrestling for the AAW Big Mother effing belt against Mat Fitchett, this is why you lace up the boots, put the boots on. That's why you put the hat on. That's why you rock and roll, and that's why you're a pro wrestler.
You know, he's got an opportunity just as big as me.
You can see why this is such a clash of styles between Fitchett and Manders across body.
Maybe even bigger, because I mean, if he defeats the gunslinger, he's done it on a bigger stage and dethroned me, and now becomes the new AAW champion. So that's a lot of pressure. I think he's a great performer and great wrestler, and he's a pretty decent dude. But when the bell rings, it's a whole nother thing though. Like, there can only be one winner, and I'm sorry, Manders, but it's not going to be you.
This is a big stage for Fitchett to defend that AAW championship on. Does not want to lose it here. But Manders going to make that tough work.
Boot right to the face, and now Manders trying to follow up. Belly to back suplex with authority. And now Manders slowing down the heavyweight champion.
My whole entire life, man, I've been doubted, criticized, you name it, from high school trying to go play college football to walking on to Iowa playing college football. And then, you know, you listen to the noise, right? You can listen to all you want, and that's all great and dandy, that's fine, but it's got to be one ear out the other. So for the people that don't know who we are and what AAW is, you know, tonight you're going to find out who it is and who we are and who I am. And hopefully, you know, you come to an AAW show and you buy a ticket and you take the ride, and it's going to be exciting, it's going to be fast, it's going to be hard-hitting, and relentless. That's the word. That's the word for today.
I guess I just have had self-esteem issues and just confidence issues and stuff like that in myself. Just, I don't know, since I was a kid, I suppose. So, yeah, you know, being the guy to be able to do this is just, it's wild, and to have the crew behind me and supporting and stuff like that, like to actually have a support system in my life now is pretty badass, you know? If there is anything that you ever want to do, just do it. Like, don't listen to what people say, don't listen to negativity. Do it for you. Do it for you. And make sure that when you're doing it, you're happy, because that's all that matters in the end, is your happiness. So whatever you choose to do in life, do it to the fullest, have no regrets. Be able to, whenever you're done and you're able to sit down in that lazy chair and sit back and reflect, make sure that you're proud of it and that it puts a smile on your face every time you think about it.
And once again, taking his time, knee right at the base of the neck here, slowing down the much faster competitor in Fitchett.
This is the strategy Manders going to have to use. Fitchett, though, is tenacious.
Super thankful to be here, and super thankful for the opportunity for IMPACT Wrestling to give us the opportunity to showcase AAW, and for the match, and for me, and for even Mat Fitchett, and it's crazy, right? Like growing up watching TNA on Spike TV, you know, and like seeing all the guys, Samoa Joe, Sting, Kurt Angle, AJ Styles, Bobby Roode, Cowboy James Storm. So like it's cool. It's cool to now be a part of that different universe, and yeah, super grateful, and we're just gonna show them why we should be here and why we're here. So.
Now here's Fitchett on the move, blocked by Manders. Oh my God, he completely flipped on the Pele kick.
That was a Pele kick with some oomph on it, as Fitchett looking to maybe close things out here.
Off the top, Manders with a big clothesline. What a win this would be for Manders if he could capture the AAW Championship in the Impact Zone.
I showed up to represent AAW. I showed up with the AAW Championship. And I'm leaving with the AAW Championship.
Oh, and Fitchett went up and got him.
That speed coming back into play.
Oh, look at this, exposing the left knee, and there it is, knee right to the face. Fitchett the cover. Fitchett retains.
Here is your winner and still AAW Heavyweight Champion, Mat Fitchett.
The championship reign of Fitchett continues.
A great showcase from a staple promotion of this area.
AAW family, I heard you out there. I heard the gunslinger chants. I felt it right here. This is what I'm meant to do. You understand? At any stage, I'm gonna dominate. Ain't no bitch in my blood. Don't ever forget it.